as I can recall, my memory right now is not working as per well. So Maxwell wanted the bracelet by force.
So he knew you were coming to Kenya with some magical bracelets.
Yeah. Actually, he knew that. So that's why he wrote me a letter impersonating Kabaka.
But sir, let me ask you this simple question. What was all about these magical bracelets and the magical rings? What was all about them?
It was just it was a mission. It was a mission I wanted.
No, Stanley. No. Stanley, no. No. Babangu. You mean that, like, Stanley, you mean that my dad is dead? No. Dad, no. Dad. Dad. No, Stanley.
Of course, welcome ladies and gentlemen to the second and the last part of this interview. Of course, watu wangu nilimwambia, this is currently the only channel manze yenye hatutaki kubahatisha. So that's why we always go for the details. We always go for the information so that anything happening, you, our fan, or you, our audience, who trust us day in, day out to bring you ukweli. Tumekuwekelea ukweli pale juu ya meza ikiwa na facts. Right? Are you set? Welcome, of course, to the second and the last part of this interview. Of course, nilimwambia ladies and gentlemen, ni mambo mingi sana that happens off the camera that mengine huwa tuaniki pale nje mtandaoni, but when it happen, na yote ni because we want to understand everyone, we want to know everything that is happening and the way they are happening. Are you all ready? Because I want to put that voice note between me and James Whitney, word by word, letter by letter, sentence by sentence, paragraph by paragraph, question by question, tuweze understand how is everything. So many people will question this. Why Stano couldn't you record even if it's a single minute, so that we could see this mzee? We are feeling mercy for this mzee, but remember what, ladies and gentlemen, of course the life of this mzee matters a lot, and that's why we can't record anything anyhowly. You understand? Right now this mzee tulimtoa pale Bukura in Kakamega County. We cannot now come and expose that this mzee is here. Actually, immediately we started processing the visa of this mzee to go back to Germany, because you know what has happened. This mzee actually had a visiting visa into Kenya. Right now he could be there in Germany just having some fun maybe with Wajuku, but right now ako hapa hivi Kenya anateseka, right? Of course nilimwambia watu wangu, the best thing you can do ni kufinya pale the like button, unaenda pale unafinya the subscribe button, una feel poa na sote tunapata umbea right on time tukiwa motivated. Are we ready? Tuko set? What happened between you and James Whitney, Bona Governor?
Can I just hear the voice note, please?
Yeah?
Can I just hear the voice note, please?
I just want to understand. You told us that James Whitney is dead, right?
Yeah.
And you have confirmed that that voice is from James Whitney, right?
Nani nilizika kwani?
Yeah?
Nani nilizika? Nani nilienda mazishi yake kwani?
Bring the voice note, watu wangu. Sitaki to waste a lot of time, Director, unajua wambea hawatakangi kitu ya kupoteza wakati hapa hivi. Atunapiga kona hapa hivi. Wambea ni watu wanatakanga kitu straight. Wacha tusikie from the start. Hello, James Whitney. I'm Stanley. I'm from Pastor Show TV. And we are the guys who has been trying a bit to just get where you are. First, I want to start by apologizing to you. How is everything?
I'm fine. You say your name is Stanley?
Yeah, I'm Stanley.
Actually, I'm fine. As you can know, my health is just upgrading right at the moment. But I just want to ask you a question. What's the purpose for you coming here visiting me?
Okay, I just come to visit you, and maybe we can have just some time. We talk a bit and bring you some fruits and some supplements. I can see your health is not that good, but I'm so sorry for that.
Okay, thank you very much. I appreciate your piece of talking, but yeah, no problem. Can you say?
Okay, James Whitney. The last time that I have heard about your story for quite some time, but I would like to get the first-hand information from you. Do you know a person by the name Maxwell?
I'm Maxwell. Maxwell, I understand him very much well. I've heard him from Kabaka. You know Kabaka?
Kabaka Mutesa.
Yeah, Mutesa, and Damba.
Yeah, Damba.
Yeah, Damba. I've heard that name, Maxwell. I know him very much.
Okay.
Actually, I've been interrogating with them so much for a while since I've been to Kenya severally. What's the issue asking question to me right now?
Okay, I'm so sorry. First, I do understand that you're too tired for traveling.
Yeah,
I do understand maybe you are some from. Can you remember the place that you are? Can you remember, or do you know where you were?
Actually, I cannot even recall everything, the piece of information, the sounds of people who are torturing me. Actually, I cannot even get a piece of anything. Actually, where I was, I cannot remember anything.
But let me ask you, and I'm so sorry because I'm asking you this when your health is not that very good and very much, and I've decided we are going to go off the camera because of your security. How was your visa? How did your visa say? Because I don't understand, you were not to stay here in Kenya for too long.
I'm perplexed to say my visa was a visiting visa. So I was not actually to stay in Kenya for a long time. It was a visiting visa. It was just about you could renew your visa for some time, like 2 months, visiting visa for 2 months, then you renew the visa.
Oh, and which circumstances led you to stay here in Kenya?
Actually, I had a mission. My mission was the first time I came to Kenya, the 3 months, was about a magical ring. You remember?
Yeah, I do remember.
Magical ring that I dropped. I came first for 3 months. Then for the second time, me coming to Kenya, surely I came with a bracelet, but I had not specifically the person I was going to give it to, because I received a letter.
From who?
A letter stated that Kabaka was to wait for me at the airport. After me coming to the airport, I did not see Kabaka. I met Damba.
You met Damba?
Yeah, Damba was a friend to Kabaka.
Okay, I'm sorry. Here in Kenya, we call an old man Amze. I'm going to call you Amze. Amze, how did you come to know? How did you come to know about Damba? Have you ever met him before?
Actually, Damba, I met him before, but it was through Kabaka. Kabaka introduced me to Damba. Damba was a friend to Kabaka for a long time. So after Kabaka was a friend to me for so much, he hosted me. He was a friend after leaving him the magical ring. So Damba, yeah, I actually knew him for several quarters time, but we were not too much intimated. We did not interrogate for much with Damba.
And so you knew Damba before?
Yeah, Damba.
You knew him through Kabaka, or who do you knew him through?
Yeah, actually, as I said Damba, I knew him through Kabaka.
Oh, okay. And Mzee, how did it reach this point that I was told by the lady who came to save you? Her name is Madam Akenga. I'm sorry. Your health is. I'm sorry. How did you come? I know you're not seeing that lady here, but actually I have her consent to come and see you and maybe have a word with you. How did you end up in the place that you were? That lady, that young golden lady, rescued you.
Actually, for the lady actually understand. The lady was a DCI from Uganda.
Yeah, that's how we call her.
I appreciate her so much. I don't know what I can do for that lady. That lady has done.
Okay, I'm sorry, sir.
Actually, sir, Stanley, I'll tell you that I cannot explain to you how I found myself at the situation I caught myself in. The location I cannot even remember right now.
Sir, how did things reach here? Do you mean that your relationship with Maxwell maybe at some point did not go well? Or what happened exactly?
Actually, Maxwell didn't know that the burial he attended when he was a young boy. Actually, at the burial,
there is a burial that Maxwell attended with you.
Yeah, the burial we went. Actually, he was the only black person in the burial. He was the only black person. Actually, he was a very young boy. And something I confiscated. It was confidential. I did not want him to know that we were burying his father.
His father?
Yeah, actually. No, Damba.
Damba is Maxwell's father.
Yeah, Damba is the biological father of Maxwell. So after the later, I thought that Kabaka had sent me. It was Maxwell's later.
So you thought Kabaka was the one who invited you to Kenya?
Yeah, I thought that Kabaka was the one inviting me to Kenya. So after the arrival at the airport, I met Damba with a taxi. I asked him, "Where's Kabaka?" He told me, "Just relax, I'm taking you." After we struggled for a while, just negotiating, I just told him, no, just park the car. I need to see Kabaka. There were some guys, they came dressed in black suits. They tried to rob me of my briefcase, some documents.
I'm sorry, sir.
Hello, Stanley.
Hello, I'm sorry.
Please wear your mask.
Yeah?
Please wear your mask.
Okay, no problem.
I want you to touch the patient.
Okay. A bit, just 5 minutes. We finish the interview.
Okay.
And I'll release him.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, no problem. Sir, I'm sorry. You said Maxwell attended his own father's burial. How?
Actually, he didn't know that Damba died at that day when the robbers came to rob my briefcase. Damba died.
Airport or where? Or on your way to home?
After the airport, on our way to home. So Maxwell wanted the bracelet by force. You understand?
How did you know it, sir?
I saw him with my own eyes after Damba took me to a place that I did not even remember. I don't know Kenya really well. So I cannot remember, but Maxwell faced me after the burial. After some time, we stayed with Damba. Damba just died on that day.
Yeah.
Maxwell came, told me that Damba was shot.
Yeah.
As I can recall, my memory right now is not working as well. So Maxwell wanted the bracelet by force.
So he knew you were coming to Kenya with some magical bracelets.
Yeah. Actually, he knew that. So that's why he wrote me a letter impersonating Kabaka.
But sir, let me ask you this simple question. What was all about these magical bracelets and the magical rings? What was all about them?
It was just it was a mission. It was a mission. It was a mission. I wanted to do some experiment. You know.
Kidogo haijaisha. Kidogo imebakisha kidogo.
No, the first experiment worked for Kabaka.
It worked for Kabaka. But now, sir, I was being told that yesterday night there was some commotions here and there. That some people that you are trying to go to the airport. What exactly was happening, sir?
I want to go back to home, but I cannot stay in Kenya as per whatever happened to me.
Sir, you are safe. I don't know what you are feeling for your life.
I just want to fly back to my home country because my life is at stake.
Right now we are just processing your visa, sir.
Yeah.
So
thank you very much.
I just beg you, be patient with us, and anytime when the visa will be out, actually you are going to pay everything and you are going back to Germany anytime. Right now, actually, sir, we knew you are dead. I don't know, what were the demands for Maxwell?
You say I was dead? Actually,
yeah, we all knew that you are dead, sir.
Maybe I could have died, Rose the madam came to rescue me. Maybe I could have been dead right by now.
Oh, but sir, what exactly happened for you? What did you do for you to undergo all this torture, sir?
I think it was Maxwell's idea. Maybe they wanted to rob me. I don't know. I don't know what was happening actually.
But I hope
21 years, sir, Stanley.
Yeah.
21 years, sir. I'm talking to you. 21 years.
21.
20 good 1 years.
Okay, I'm so sorry, sir, and I thank you for your time. I can see your health is not that well good. I can see your health is not that well good, and
yeah.
I'm so sorry. And before the visa expires, sir, why can't you give me just a time? I come with cameras and we shoot something.
No. I don't want to put my life again at risk at this moment. I don't want no cameras. I don't want no paparazzi. No anything. I just want to go back to my home country.
Sir, I just need just 5 because there's so many people, Kenyans, viewers, even outside the Kenya who are watching us. I would just love you give us a session of even if it's 3 minutes. I come with cameras, we shoot something, and maybe you tell us because I can feel you have a story that maybe we need to know.
No. Just tell him James Whitney is gone for good. I'm just going back to my country. Please, sir, don't bring no cameras.
Okay, no, sir, no problem. Have a good time, and I hope to see you soon.
Okay, no problem. My people need me back in my country.
Okay, no problem, sir.
Stanley. You mean Damba is dead? No, Stanley. No. Stanley, no. Babangu. You mean that Stanley, you mean that my dad is dead? No. Dad, no. Dad. Dad. No, Dad.
Maxwell. Maxwell. Nani yako wapi? Nitie security please. Please Maxwell. Guys. Maxwell. Kai. What is this? Wako wapi hana wao? Kwani huko hakuna, kwani polisi wameenda wapi? Where are the police? Where are the police? Kindly. The police kindly. Maxwell. Director, hebu kwanza kuja kwanza uangalie. Hebu kuza kwanza. Hebu kuja uguze kwanza. Okay. Maxwell. Governor. His Excellency. Director, hebu kuja kwanza uguze. Kwani walienda wapi? Wako? Where are the police? Okay. Where are the police, guy? Where are the police? Maxwell. What is this now?
Just get out.
What is not happening?
He'll be fine. He'll be fine.
Maxwell.
Just leave.
No.
He'll be fine. Just leave.
Gonja kidogo. What is not happening here? Yeah? Please, Maxwell.
He'll be fine. Just go. Just leave.
Maxwell. Governor. Hebu nishikie.